Hello, this is Rob again, and we are testing out the 17.9.3 Autopilot firmware, the update from the last version that I posted a video testing. Again, I don't have a permanent camera mount, so I am going to have to be manipulating the camera and also keeping a hand on the wheel while I'm going. I'm going to run the same test against the same curve that I ran last time. Before I get too far into this, I will say that I have used this new Autopilot version, and although on paper the only difference was they increased the highway speed from 50 miles per hour to 55, and not mentioned in the notes, they increased the adaptive cruise control from 80 miles an hour to 85 miles an hour. The auto steer in this version does appear to be far more assertive and solid than the previous version. So now I'm entering the same turn at 30 miles an hour. Notice that it's hugging the inside line a lot better. It's probably going to lose it and go into the bike lane a little bit here. Oh, actually, no, it barely did. It did a pretty good job. Same thing, 30 miles an hour, heading over to the right, and it's doing a pretty good job. It's actually going over to the center lane a little bit. Yeah, it's gone over a bit. But generally speaking, this Autopilot version has been doing a much better job of lane keeping and also sticking to the inside and not understeering. One of the biggest problems that I had with the previous version, especially for local roads, excuse me, was that the car would tend to understeer the turns, so it would go into bike lanes or go onto go into outside lanes as it was turning. It didn't seem like it would turn in what I would describe as sort of an aggressive enough fashion. It wouldn't turn the wheel that sharply. These days though, with the new version, it is doing much better. It's staying much closer to the inside lane, which is smart, because by staying to the inside lane, you're a lot less likely to accidentally start going off into a turn lane because it's following the outside bike lane of a road. It also has a tendency to get through intersections a lot better. Right now I am manually driving because I'm going above 35 miles an hour. Once I make a right turn onto this road, assuming I don't have anybody behind me, I'm going to engage the auto steer again and see how it does. Although that particular sharp set of bends right by my house, it does not necessarily do an awesome job with. It does a much better job than the previous version, and on other roads with other relatively similar turns, I've actually seen it do a pretty good job of doing the auto steering and its general lane keeping. That's the fun thing about these updates, is you always have what's going to be in the notes, but what's excuse me, what's not in the notes will be the additional little tweaks and changes that they make to the inherent behavior that may improve Autopilot and frankly get this thing a lot closer to full speed auto steer, which according to tweets from Elon Musk might be coming here in the next couple weeks, just ahead of the 8.1 firmware update for all Teslas. So we'll see how that goes. All right, let me get around these cars. And I do have somebody behind me, and the speed limit is 35 or is 40. So let's get just up ahead until I can get off of this main road. Main road, yeah, I know. But the adaptive cruise control does a great job of tailing. And this will be where I'll turn. So while we're at it, we can also give a test to auto steer without lane markings. Yep, missed it. I tried to engage the auto steer right when the lane marking went away, which it wasn't quite ready for. So now I've got auto steer on. It's set at 29 miles per hour. Now if it can get through this crosswalk without running me into that curb that's coming up, I'll be pretty impressed. Holy, wow. And it's not running into the curb on this side, and now we're on a road with no lane markings. You can see that it's using the right-hand curb as the lane, and it's getting kind of close. But no, it's doing actually a pretty good job. Maintained speed, didn't run me into the curb, didn't run me into the street sign, did not have to intervene. The autopilot's been engaged the whole time. All right, so that's been this demo, and I will post more videos as I have more information. Thank you.